This is Oxford, Mississippi, home to the 4th-ranked Ole Miss Rebels. Another great start to the season for Ole Miss, and it's their 98th homecoming game today, and it's against Washington State out of the Pac-12 Conference. Wazoo hasn't played an SEC team in over a decade. Jimmy Rogers, the first-year coach, came over from South Dakota State and brought a lot of Jackrabbits with him.
Yeah, when you think about the guys that came with him, it kind of seeded this program. There's a lot of familiarity. South Dakota State had a ton of success with Rogers. Short time, obviously, as the head coach. They're trying to replicate that at Pullman.
Ryan Harris kicks it over the head of Isaiah Hartrup, and Ole Miss comes out on offense at the 25-yard line. Chambliss on the first play, hands it off. Keywan Lacey gets to the outside. That's a first down run for the Rebels. Up to the 39-yard line, Tucker Large, receiver with his 13th catch of the year. Chambliss, another pitch and catch with Stribling. Dejon just short of the 10-yard line. 11th play of the drive. Fake the toss. Chambliss can't get the outside. 4th down. Good pursuit there by Polano. Chambliss stands there, throws, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Just the 3rd empty red zone trip for Ole Miss in 31 attempts this year. Eckhouse, another line of scrimmage ball. Breaking tackles, and near the first down is Tony Freeman.
They substituted just about all of those members on the return unit.
Good punt. Wallace at the 46-yard line calls for the fair catch. 46-yard.
Piling up points and yards during that stretch.
Weren't able to score the first time Chambliss touched the football. He throws it to Lacey out of the backfield. Keywan makes people miss. Gets into Wazoo territory for another first down. Could see Austin Simmons at some point today, as Alyssa was saying in the open. Here's a sweep that goes to Winston Watkins. Watkins gets the corner, and that's another Ole Miss first down. Chambliss, plenty of time. Behind his intended target, who slipped on the play. Deuce Alexander was open. 4th down. And Carnero, no good. Ole Miss gets inside Wazoo's 5 on the first drive, inside the 30 on the second, and doesn't score either trip. Zevi throws over the top, caught inside the 30. That's Leon Neal.
Fighting their way into a scoring opportunity.
Julian Duggar is in the backfield with Eckhouse. Eckhouse turns, throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Landon Wright uncovered. The freshman from Fresno, California, was wide open for a 26-yard touchdown. And a wide open touchdown from Eckhouse to Wright.
Ricky Fletcher, I don't know if he got confused or slipped at one point, but completely wide open. And this is what Pete Golding was talking about, as you see two Rebels converging almost target here early as a passer.
3rd and 9 for Chambliss here at the end of the first quarter. Pressured, on the run, caught on the sideline, and it is. It's a first down ball. 2nd and 10. Chambliss throws downfield again into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Tucker Large who picked it off. There is a flag down on the play, and Lane Kiffin thinks it's against Washington State.
This does the side judge.
Defense number 5.
On defense of Harrison Wallace, the 3rd.
Was a first down throw there. And start this play at the Wazoo 39. And that's another good ball. This one to Stribling, gets it out of bounds. Chambliss in trouble and sacked back at the 36, and the ball's out. It sure looks like it, Matt.
Chambliss had that ball kind of extended as Terrell arrived. It was not tucked away. He clearly was not intending to be a runner at that point in time. He did not have great ball security. I think that ball might have been moving before he was able, before he would have been established as down. Hard to tell.
You see it goes from his right arm to his left, and when he tries to possess it, I don't know that he ever does.
The Ole Miss Rebel offense out of sorts, and now forfeiting a possession.
Eckhouse on a design quarterback run. First down into Ole Miss territory.
Big third down, empty backfield. Keep in mind, Eckhouse, a threat as a runner.
Eckhouse throws, first down, no, dropped. Dropped at the 30-yard line. Tony Freeman had a first down. Well, Jack Stevens made a 49-yarder earlier this year. This is 53, almost 54-yard attempt to give Wazoo a 10-point advantage. On its way, short. Adversity he's faced. He hands to Lacey, and that's an easy first down run for Kiwan, who's still upright inside the 45. Carries 57 yards, and here's a 3rd and 3. Design quarterback run with nowhere to run. Isaac Terrell again in there. It's 4th down to put Ole Miss on the board. And it's 7-3. On their own side of the field. Eckhouse gets it out of the backfield to Pulalasi. Eckhouse under pressure, dumps it off, incomplete. Woods had room to run too. Trinidad Chambliss on 2nd and 9 with plenty of time, has to go to his safety valve Lacey, and he's out of bounds.
Logan Diggs, who was in the backfield, now flexed out to the top of your screen.
Chambliss with pressure, throws, complete, inside the 15 to right. It'll be 1st and goal, Ole Miss. Damian Taylor is in the game as well. Chambliss throws in zone, and that's a touchdown. Daquan Wright, 3 big catches on the drive. Ole Miss leads for the first time today.
Impressive drive by the Ole Miss offense. They kind of bluffed that now screen out there to Harrison Wallace III. Daquan Wright just slipped upfield, getting the ball first if they can build on their first half performance.
That's Kirby Voorhees, who gets up past the 30-yard line as we go down to Alyssa.
Guys.
2nd and 13 for Wazoo, back at their own 34. And they get back half of it. Near the 40 is Landon Wright, the man that had the touchdown catch earlier.
It's 2 face masks and now roughing the passer.
Eckhouse with a fresh set of downs. Throws to Pulalasi out of the backfield, who spins into Ole Miss territory. After Pulalasi's 5-yard catch. Voorhees, first down and more. He's free. Touchdown, Washington State.
So watch, he's going to end up hitting it right here. They do a good job of sealing off these 2 defenders. Watch him get downhill, just split this defense. Great job climbing up on TJ Daugherty. Bad angle and run support at safety. Bang your head on the goalpost. What an opening drive.
Alexander on a sweep. And he gets past the 40. It's 3rd and 16. Chambliss. Good ball to Stribling. Short of the first down marker. From 3rd and 16 to 4th and 1. Lacey on a direct snap, running into defenders. The extra effort as he bounces it outside, gets Ole Miss the first down. Here comes pressure from Washington State. Chambliss gets out of there. Trinidad, touchdown!
Well, we talked about it. This is kind of what's been missing in this game. Trinidad Chambliss, when he's needed to, could he create? Typically, he's been dangerous with his legs. Not a lot of called runs for the quarterback in this game. Not a lot of scramble yards either.
Chambliss stands in there. First down ball. It's a touchdown ball. Caden Lee. Touchdown, and Caden Lee makes a miss.
You see Lee coming all the way from the left side of the formation, underneath the safety, cuts inside, and able to prevent.
Eckhouse hands to Kirby Voorhees. Voorhees, that's a first down run into the Ole Miss secondary and past the 40-yard line. Eckhouse. It's caught. It'll be fourth down as Meredith makes the catch. Eckhouse throws incomplete, but here come all the flags.
Holding defense, number 2. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So it goes on Zevi Eckhouse. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Tony Freeman.
Secondary before the snap. Wydett Williams communicating outside.
Handle the football here for the Rebel offense. Instead, they fake to him. Throw to right out of the backfield. He's free. Down inside the Washington State 40.
Unsportsmanlike contact with the official with the sideline. That's 15-yard penalty, first down.
How about that? And you saw it down the sideline here, Matt, as the play was going on, as the Ole Miss bench got involved in the action. It would be a 42-yard play.
Yeah, looks like an assistant. Watch this. Ends up running in. You can't. That white belongs to the official. He knows it as soon as it happens.
Charge timeout. Washington State. 30 seconds.
A first down puts the game away. And it's Lacey, and he's stopped. Tackle for loss by Isaac Terrell.
Time on the clock, even with no timeouts for Washington State.
Oscar Bird, the Australian punter, trying to pin Wazoo deep. Eckhouse faces pressure, and he's sacked. Will Eccles, what a game. Fourth down. Eckhouse throws, that's caught. That's a first down. Tony Freeman. Eckhouse will throw short. It'll be lateraled around. That's Freeman with the ball right now. And now he'll throw it back. And out of bounds inside the 40 goes Pula Lossi, and Ole Miss survives. Washington State was a 33-point underdog, and they give Ole Miss a 3-point scare in Oxford today.
Well, you said it earlier, Taylor. You got to be thrilled. If you're Jimmy Rogers, got to be thrilled with the way your team competed in this ball game. It wasn't like they were just hanging on. They had their opportunities. Ole Miss, who did not play well, found a way to win in this ball game.
Lane Kiffin's the fastest to 50 wins in school history, and he's with Alyssa.
Defense before they went out there for that last play.
Don't get a penalty. You keep the ball in front of us, but hats out to Washington State. Those guys played really hard today, gave us a really good game. We didn't make plays at the end when we were up 2 scores to close it out, but found a way to win. So I guess maybe survive in advance mentality.
What did you make of some of the consistency your offense was able to generate in the second half?
Well, it's very erratic. You know, we were good. Then we get a penalty on a coach on the sideline. We have them stopped on a third down, get a late hit on the quarterback. So just really not a really clean day, but you know, we got through a trap game, and we got to go start playing a lot better.
What will be the focus when you watch the tape ahead of Georgia now next Saturday?
Well, making plays. I thought that we didn't really do that. You know, Trinidad started slow. We made some plays late, but we're going to play obviously a lot better opponents coming up, and we're going to have to play a lot better than that.
Finally, Coach, fastest in school history to 50 wins officially after this one today. What does that mean to you?
I don't know. I feel like we barely won today, so I ain't worried about that.
Thanks, Coach.